What's going on, guys? Zennosh here, and today I'm bringing this video to you guys on about the gear builds for every class of servant. Okay, so there are a total of 4 classes of servant. Okay, and by class, and you can see that like the first one is the tank class, the next one is the DPS class, this one being the melee DPS, the another one being the range DPS, but nonetheless they are DPS class, and the next one is the support class, and finally the healer class. Okay, so how do we really gear them up? Okay, what is the pattern of building their gear up? So this is like a general scenario, and I'm gonna discuss it to you guys in detail. So before starting this video, guys, I would really love to recommend you guys to subscribe to my channel, and please leave your views and opinions in the comment section below after this video. And guys, please do consider donating to this channel to help me improve the contents. Okay, and now let's get this started. So let's start with the tank first. So what sort of gears we should be giving to the tank servants? The best gear for the tank servant is with blindfold. Okay, you really need to give them with either the life gear or the iron gear. Okay, the life gear or the iron gear. Okay, so that's how you really equip them up with. Okay, but actually it really depends upon some servants. Like let's say Dark Ishmael. Okay, just look into his skill, his second skill. What it says: generates a shield based on caster's HP for 15 seconds. That means like higher the HP he has, the more hit points his shield is gonna take, right? So meaning he is gonna be more benefited with the HP percentage rather than the defense percentage, right? So that means it's better to equip him with the life gear rather than the iron gear, right? Which I have not really followed, sorry for that. But anyways, that's how it goes. Okay, so in Dark Ishmael, yes, iron and life both will work, but the life gear will actually work better. Okay, better. And then other servants, you can really toggle between the life and the iron gear depending upon their skills. Okay, so just try to match up their skills, what their skills really say. If the skill actually has a little bit more, you know, like biasness, or let's say it's more bending or leaning towards the defensive items or something like that, then go with the defense gears, that is the iron gear, right? But if you have like Dark Ishmael, whose skill sets have that, like, you know, granting the shield based on the HP, then go with the HP percentage boost. Okay, which will be given to you by the life gear. But in summary, it's all about life and the iron gear. Okay, and yes, for every sort of servant, you need to make sure that you give either the HP percentage or defense percentage as the primary stat in their glove, whether it be glove, whether it be helmet, or whether it be shoes. Okay, constant. Okay, because like more the damage they can hit, or I mean like they can take, the more better they are, right? And now let's move on to the next one. Okay, we have the next class, which we call it as the DPS class. Okay, so there are a total of 2 DPS class servant, range DPS and the melee DPS. Okay, nonetheless they have same sort of build. Okay, so let's go into the servants and let's see what sort of items can we give them. So first class, okay, that we are gonna discuss about is the ignore defense type. Okay, so what are the ignore defense type servants? Just look into their combo skill and you will see that. Okay, it says deals damage that ignores enemies defense. Okay, so for any sort of servant like this, we can say like Fire Zeta, right? Or let's say the Fire Anko. These are the servants that actually ignores the defense of the opponent. Okay, so what do we do in this kind of case? Okay, in this kind of scenario, what sort of gear should we give to them? The gear that actually benefits or befit this kind of servant is actually the beast and the any gear, guys. Actually whatever gear, just look at it. Okay, just look at the setup right over here. I have actually given the beast gear, right? And then like the remaining 2 gears really doesn't make any sense. All right, because like it doesn't have to. Okay, this is one liberty with the ignore defense servants. Okay, because like the only thing that really matters to them is the speed stat and the attack stat. Okay, so either go with the eruption gear or either go with the beast gear. Okay, so you can do any one of them depending upon like what it is that you really want, speed or attack percentage boost. I actually would go with this attack percentage boost. Okay, and so right over here, either equip them with the beast gear or the eruption gear, and the remaining 2 whatever it is, whatever you want. But once you have awakened them to the full, okay, I mean, like, you have actually been able to unlock these all gears by going through the awaken, and with the 5th awakening everything is unlocked, okay, the necklace and the ring, right? So when you have unlocked the necklace and the ring, and that is the time you need to go with the beast and the beast, or beast and the eruption, or eruption plus eruption. It's really up to you what you will want to focus on, speed or is the attack percentage boost, okay? So in this case scenario, the first one, obviously the gloves should be the speed stat, okay? And when it comes to the helmet, attack percentage. When it comes to the shoes, attack percentage. When it comes to the ring, attack percentage. When it comes to the necklace, speed percentage. I mean, like, speed, okay? So if you didn't want to see this video in a little bit more detailed version, meaning like you can just pause the video and then just look them one by one, okay? That's how it is. And you can see in my Fire Zeta, he is also 5th awakened, right? So you can see that, like, I have actually given 2 beasts, okay? For my Forest Charlotte, it's Beast and Eruption, whereas for my Fire Zeta, I've given him the 2 sets of Beast. So this is really going to increase the attack percentage of my Fire Zeta, because he deals actually, you know, like pure damage, okay? So I mean, like, you know, any sort of combo skill that ignores the enemy's defense deal pure damage. They cannot crit, okay? They just cannot critical damage, hit critical damage. So critical rate and critical damage really doesn't make much of sense, but still it's better to have them, because still the first and the second skill can still critical hit and critical damage, okay? But it's really the combo skill that makes a huge difference in the game. So that's how it is, guys. So now let's move on to the next class, I mean, like, you know, of the DPS servant, okay? The next class of the DPS servant within the DPS servant is another, the def based, okay? Like, let's say right over here, you can see there are so many servants out there, like Fire Archangel, like this one right over here is a Water Simon, right? He's a def based servant. You can see right over here, deals damage based on defense, deals damage based on defense, right? And deals damage based on defense. You can see right over there. So what are the gears that we need to you know, give to them, or provide to them, or equip to them, okay? So the first or the best thing that you can actually give them is the Havoc plus Blade, okay? You can see right over here, actually I have given him the Havoc plus Iron, because Iron gears will actually add up to his damage, but as I didn't have really good Blade gears, so I actually went up with the, you know, Iron gears for now. So it's really up to you, you know, like, depending upon the situation, you can actually choose between the Havoc, Iron, and finally the Blade gear, okay? So these are the 3 types of gear that you can actually give to a servant that deals the damage based on defense. So obviously for the gloves, it's speed, okay, as the primary stat right over here, you can see, right? And the next one, Havoc helmet, just give the critical rate, okay? But if your additional stats can already make up for like about 80 to 100% of the critical hit rate, then you can just go with the critical damage as the primary stat in the helmet, okay? The next one is the shoes, okay? In the shoes, go with the defense percentage, no questions asked, because higher the defense he has, the more damage he's gonna deal, right? Defense based DPS servant, okay? That's how it goes. And when it comes to the you know, the necklace, for any servant, whatever the servant it is, it's always speed, okay? In the necklace, always speed, okay? And when it comes to the ring, just go with the defense percentage boost for the defense based servant, okay? Right over here, as I have not really unlocked it right now, but later on when I unlock it, I will give him a defense based you know, the gear, okay, which I think I might have, maybe. Okay, that's HP percentage boost, okay, no. So defense percentage boost is the one that we really need to go with, okay? So maybe here, oh no, I really don't have, oh yeah, like that, okay, right over here, okay? Defense based primary stat, okay? And now let's move on to the another type of the DPS servant, which is like attack based, or the most normal type, okay? Right over here you can see the fire ace Sphinx, right? See right over here is a normal attack based servant. Just look at her combo skill, what it says, deals 7700% damage upon skill use, right? So that's how it is. Damage is based on attack, okay? So if it's based on attack, then that means the best gear that is really gonna befit her, first thing, is obviously the Havoc and Blade, okay? And the another one is Beast plus blade. Okay, beast plus blade. As you can see right over here, I have actually just given only her beast right now. As of now, I should have given her the beast and blade. Maybe not a really that good example, but anyways, we can also look into like Lucian, and you can see right over here, havoc plus blade or beast plus blade. Okay, beast, right, plus blade. That will actually give her a lot of attack, and when she actually can crit, she will be able to do a massive amount of damage, guys, a massive amount of damage. Okay, havoc and blade are like a sort of in-game gears. If you are a beginner, don't go with the havoc and the blade. Okay, if you are a beginner, please don't go with that one. It's really hard to build in the havoc and the blade. Okay, you really need to have a very good gear in order to support everything right over there. So just go with the beast plus the blade. Okay, beast plus blade. All right, and now when it comes to the vampire, okay, there are some players out there who actually love to use the vampire gears on some sort of sevens. Okay, like let's say the fire el leto, right? Right over here you can see that the fire el leto, just look into a skill and look into a passive. It says like attack is increased by 50% when HP is at 90%, meaning like if it's below 90%, her attack will be severely diminished. Okay, I mean like that 50% of the attack boost will be no more. Okay, so some players actually tend to give her the vampire rune. Okay, I mean the vampire gear right over here and the blade gear. Okay, yes, depending upon the situation, it can actually help you a lot. I am so sorry about that one. Oh my god, there are so many airplanes and helicopters going on by. Oh my god, this is so sad. Anyways, looking into this one, video bomb, damn. And the in this case of scenario right over here, so you might actually want to give her or him the vampire gear, but the problem is that like I never like to use the vampire gear. Like let's say if you have actually played King's Raid, okay, it's also one of the another really cool awesome RPG game. You can see that like they have lifesteal as an additional stat, okay, not as the primary stat. Okay, so that's how it should have been in this game as well. This vampire thing or this lifesteal attribute should have been an additional stat, not the primary stat. Okay, or like set effect. Okay, that's how it should have been, but I just don't know what to say about it. Okay, the problem is that like it doesn't really work in this way. Okay, your damage output is really gonna be severely impacted if you are gonna choose the vampire gear. The problem I'm like the main thing in this game is that like the best offense is the best defense. Okay, so if you can speed clear the contents and things out there, you won't be bored, the first thing. And the next thing is that like you will be getting rewarded very soon. Okay, the better you get is rewarded ASAP, the more like interesting the game becomes, right? Or else you will end up in the endless grinding. Okay, a long-term grinding. So that could be a big problem, and you really don't want that to happen. And finally, there is this another type of servant who actually deals damage based on the speed stat. Okay, I mean like majorly to the speed stat. It doesn't mean that like the attack will not be accounted. Yes, the attack stats will be accounted, but the speed stats will also be accounted. Just look right over here like a fire Lucian. Okay, just like fire Lucian right over here, you can see in the stats right over here of the the skills, the combo skill, deals damage based on speed. Okay, deals damage based on speed right over here. Okay, all her 3 skills deals damage based on speed. So what does it mean? It means like per every 100 speed she has, she is gonna deal 10% more damage. So if she has like 300 speed, she's gonna deal 30% more damage. Okay, so that is so cool. Just look into the info of my fairy godmother Lucian, and seems like she has about 163 speed, right? 163. That means like her damage will be boosted by about like 10.63% more. So that's good. Okay, so right over here, try to give this kind of servants eruption and blade if you are a beginner. But when you actually go through like you enter the mid game or like let's say like end game, then you better equip them with the havoc and blade. And most of the contents, actually most of the DPS servant, havoc and blade is the best. Okay, it's the best gear that you can give to them. Havoc and the blade, critical damage and critical hit rate. Okay, that's how it goes, except for the servants who actually deals the damage based on the who ignores the defense of the enemy. Okay, So if this kind of servants, you have this kind of servants, then please don't give them the havoc and the blade, because they cannot crit at all. So that's the big problem. So that's why it's a big no. But except for that one, any kind of DPS servant, you can go and gear them with the havoc and blade. Okay, but if she is like, for right now, as we are discussing about the speed based DPS 7, you have to give them with the eruption and the blade as a starting. Okay, and when it comes to the gloves, go with the speed stat as the primary stat. When it comes to the helmet, go with the critical rate boost as the primary stat. But if your additional stats can already make up for it, for the critical rate, right, then you can go with the critical damage to deal even more damage, okay, more massive amount of damage. And when it comes to the shoes, go with the attack percentage boost as your primary stat, okay. And when it comes to the necklace, obviously speed stats, right. And when it comes to the ring, then please go with the attack percentage boost as the primary boost, okay. Or you can go with the critical damage boost, okay. Critical damage boost would be the best one, okay. Critical damage boost as the primary stat, as it will be the best one to equip. So that's how it goes. And now we are done with the DPS servant, right? Now let's go into the another class, okay. Finally, so there are so many DPS type, guys, that's why it's really long. And now by class we have the another one being the support servant, okay. This support servant, you really need to give them the eruption gear, okay. The eruption gear is the best gear for them one. Eruption and the skill gear, okay, skill, because like for most of these supports type of servant, like let's say we have our Fire Blavatsky, right. There's so many support servants out there who can deal DOT damage, okay. DOT damage really belongs to the support class. It's so good, especially in the dungeons. You are gonna rule, okay. It's really gonna make you possible to farm with Omen 10F or 11F, even at very early stages of your game life, okay. Even at the early game stage, you can do the Omen 10F with this kind of servants. So for this kind of servants, you really need a lot of accuracy. You can see right over here info. You can see that my accuracy is 119%, right? That's a lot. And the another one is the speed. Give them a lot of speed and give them a lot of accuracy. That's how they are going to bloom and shine. So how do we give them a lot of speed and accuracy? Yes, go into the gears and give them the eruption gear, the fasting. Next one being the skill gear, okay. The eruption gear will provide them the 27 or 25% of speed boost, as I have linked one of my gear in the shining slot, so that will give a 10% of additional boost. That's why 25 plus 10% of 25, that's about 27% boost, right. So when it comes to the like the another gear, I have given them, given him or her the skill gear, okay. The skill gear will help me to attain about 20% of accuracy. That's a lot. 20% of accuracy. I think in most of the other RPG games like SW or Summoners, well, it's only 12% of accuracy boost, right. So I think that's how it is, but in here it's really great, guys. So this is how you should go. In the gloves, obviously it's the speed stat as the primary stat. When it comes to the helmet, you have to really go with the HP percentage boost, or defense percentage boost as the primary stat, not the critical damage. I'm sorry, I actually missed that one out. But anyways, the next one is the shoes. Go with the accuracy percentage boost as the primary stat on the shoes, okay. So that's how it goes. Very easy. When it comes to the necklace, yes, it's again the speed as the primary stat. When it comes to the ring, then you really need to go with the accuracy percentage as the primary stat, okay. Or you can go with the HP percentage as well. Depends upon you what do you really want to get, okay, on the ring. Either accuracy or HP percentage boost, okay. But more preferably HP percentage boost, because I think your shoes is gonna actually make up a lot for your accuracy percentage boost as well. All right, so that's how you really go. And finally, we have the healer class, okay. You can see right over here in the support by class, and this one's the healer, okay. The red cross sign right over here, right. These are the healers. So what kind of gears can we actually give to the healers, okay. So you can see right over here, one of my best healer right over here is Dark Imirja, right. Dark Imirja, she is a really good healer, and what sort of gear I have given to her is nearly as same as that of the support class. But the problem with the healer is, the thing with the healer is they really don't need a lot of accuracy, okay. So what you need to do is just give them the eruption and life or iron, okay. because like their survivability really means a lot to you, okay, especially in those kind of cases when you are fighting with the Omen and then he is doing his faltering calamity, right? And in that case you will be receiving AoE damage, right? And your old servants might die, so you really need to make sure that your healer is gonna still standing atop, okay? Because there are so many healers out there in this game who has the second skill of reviving, okay? Revives a dead ally at 50% HP. Wow, so cool. So even if you die, if she is still standing in the battleground, she is gonna revive you, okay? So that is so cool, right? Really, really cool, right? And so that's how it goes. So in the gear, just go with the eruption and the life or the iron gear. That's how it goes, okay? Just like here, okay? You can also see in my okay, I really have not given her. Where is my Dark Uncle Hunt? Okay, I also have removed from him. Okay, anyways, this is my main healer. So this is how it goes. And where the gloves, speed, yes. And the next one is the primary stat. Yes, HP percentage boost as the primary stat in the helmet. And for the shoes, HP percentage boost again, because you really need to focus on the survivability, okay? You really need to make sure that they will stand even at last. Even if everyone has died, they are supposed to stand at last. So because most of the healers have revive ability, so that you want to, you know, spam that revive ability, okay? So that's really important. That's really important. And when it comes to the necklace, yes, speed stat as the primary stat. When it comes to the ring, HP percentage again. Okay, HP percentage again. So that's how it goes, guys. That's how it goes. Sorry guys for today, there was so many interference in the video, the sounds, okay? There might be some spike in the sound. I'm really sorry for that one, my bad luck, okay? And this is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to keep on enjoying the contents of my channel. And guys, this is the time to leave your views and ideas about this content in the comment section below. Please help this community to know more about this kind of stuff, okay? And guys, please do consider donating to this channel to help me grow this channel, okay? And now see you guys in the next video.